They say that for every serial killer we know, there could be dozens more who have never been caught. They walk among us, ghosts in the crowd, their gruesome secrets buried forever. Today we delve into the shadows to uncover the stories of three of the most terrifying, lesser-known serial killers who were never brought to justice. The Axemen of New Orleans, the Cleveland torso murderer, and the Doodler. These are the phantoms of true crime. The specters who remind us that sometimes the monster is never unmasked. In the humid, jazz-filled nights of New Orleans between May 1918 and October 1919, a different kind of music played, one of terror and bloodshed. A shadowy figure known only as the Axeman began a reign of terror, breaking into homes and attacking his victims with an axe, often one found on their own property. His attacks were brutal, swift, and seemingly random, though many of his victims were Italian-American grocers. The city was paralyzed with fear, a fear the Axeman reveled in. In a taunting letter sent to the press, he claimed to be a demon from the hottest hell and bizarrely promised to spare anyone in a home where a jazz band was playing. Despite the citywide panic and the killer's brazen communication, the Axeman's identity was never discovered. After his final confirmed attack, he vanished as mysteriously as he had appeared, leaving behind a legacy of fear and a chilling, unsolved mystery. A decade later, during the depths of the Great Depression, another phantom killer emerged in Cleveland, Ohio. This one was even more grotesque, earning the moniker the Cleveland Torso Murderer, or the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run. Between 1935 and 1938, a series of grisly discoveries began to plague the impoverished Kingsbury Run area. The dismembered and often beheaded remains of at least 12 victims, both male and female, were found scattered across the city. The precision of the dismemberment suggested the killer had anatomical knowledge, perhaps as a butcher or surgeon. The case drew national attention, and even the city's famed safety director, Elliot Ness, the man who took down Al Capone, led a massive investigation. Despite thousands of interviews and a primary suspect, the police could never gather enough evidence to make an arrest. The Mad Butcher's trail went cold, and he disappeared into the annals of crime as one of America's most sadistic and elusive killers. Fast forward to the mid-1970s, in a San Francisco grappling with social change, another predator haunted the night. This killer targeted the city's vibrant but vulnerable gay community, earning the nickname the Doodler. His method was chillingly intimate. He would meet men at gay bars and clubs, charm them, and then sketch a doodle of them on a napkin or piece of paper before leading them to a secluded spot. There, the charm would vanish, replaced by a brutal knife attack. He is believed to have murdered as many as 14 men and assaulted several others. In a tragic twist, several survivors came forward, but they were too afraid to testify in open court, fearing the public outing that would come with it in that era. Police had a clear suspect, a young man who fit the description and was identified by survivors, but without their testimony, their hands were tied. The Doodler was never charged, and like the others, he simply faded away. His sketches of death, the last thing his victims ever saw. These aren't just campfire stories, they are the unsettling truth of our history. The Axeman, the Mad Butcher, the Doodler, they all committed heinous acts and likely lived out the rest of their days in freedom, perhaps as your neighbor, your colleague, or a stranger you passed on the street. Their cases serve as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can go unpunished. It forces us to ask a haunting question. How many more have walked the same path, their names and faces forever lost to time, their evil deeds never brought to light?